Hello Stings. In this video we will be looking at function notation, and we are only going to work with the cover page for this today, so this will be part 1, and we will look at examples in another video. So first off, what is a function? A function can be thought of as a machine that assigns one output to each input. And so here is function notation. This is read as f of x equals 3x plus 4. So we need to define what all these things are. F is simply the name of the function. The x tells what number to plug into the function. Now this part here is going to get a little small, so I'm going to go ahead and do that in regular pen. So f of x, this symbol here, an f and then an x in parentheses, means the output of the function f when the input is x. Also known, or AKA, y. So we've had domain and range, and we said domain was a set of all x, range was a set of all y. Well, f of x is just a fancy way to say y. So this is our everyday y. This is our fancy y, going to a fancy party, dressing up. Okay, the expression 3x plus 4, that part of this is called the function. This one is the actual function. This is what you're actually doing. You are going to multiply x and then add 4 to it. So this part here is the function itself. We're going to illustrate these down here. So if we have the function f as 3x plus 4, we're going to put various y values in. So it says find and illustrate f of 2 and f of negative 1 using the function machines below. So if you'll see here, 2 has been put in for the x. So we're going to put a 2 here. So what we end up with when we come out is 10. Because if I take 3 and I multiply it by 2, I get 6. If I then add 4 to that 6, I get 10. So that means that f evaluated at 2 is equal to 10. For negative 1, we put a negative 1 in for x, and so that's going to be 3 times negative 1, which is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1. So that means that the value of f of negative 1 is 1. We will be looking at examples of this and more on how you should show your work in another video. But here we have the definitions for what all of this thing here means, where f is the name, x is the number that we're going to plug in right here, f of x is just a fancy way to say y, and this expression here is where all the work occurs. It's the function.